Ho 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 ho! Ho 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 ho! Merry Christmas everyone! As Michael is busy this time of year, and as a special treat, I'll be filling form for the 2011 Christmas special of Michael's Retro Game Reviews. But what to review? Oh, I could review Christmas Nights and Dreams. No, wait a minute, I did it last year. What to review? Dear Santa, thank you very much for taking my place on the 2011 Xmas special of Michael's Retro Game Reviews. If you're not sure what to review, have no fear, I left you a game I think you might like. Thanks again, St. Nick, from your best bud Michael. P.S. Can I have a copy of Xenoblade Chronicles for Christmas, please? Well, isn't that nice of Michael? He's left me a cat for Rudolph. He's left me a mince pie. Ooh, glass of brandy, if I don't mind. Ooh. Ah, that's the stuff. And more importantly, Michael's left me a copy of Santa Claus Saves the Earth for the PlayStation to review. So let's begin this 2011 Christmas review of Santa Claus Saves the Earth. Ah, that is so good. Mrs. Claus didn't let me have this stuff. Okay, hands up if you heard of any Christmas games apart from Christmas Nights and Dreams. That's what I thought. The reason why no one makes Christmas video games is because you can only resell them 1 month of the year. And who's going to play Christmas Nights and Dreams in the middle of the summer? I don't think so. There are Xmas games out there, but without some serious googling, you're not going to know about them. So for this year's Xmas special, I challenged myself to find one to review. I had no expectations, and all I hoped for was a half decent game with an Xmas vibe to it. So let's see if Santa Claus Saves the Earth is any good. Let's get to the mincemeat of this pie, the gameplay. It's simple, you have to find 1 of 3 keys in each level. Some levels can be completed with just 1 key, and some with 2 or even 3. Each level is filled with enemies like cowboys, cavemen, big-headed birds, evil cheetahs, bulls with fire, and so on and so forth. Honest, I'm not kidding. So to tackle these enemies, you have 3 forms of attack. Santa's tomato gun does an okay amount of damage, but you'll have to hit your enemies multiple times. But if you're in a kind of situation where you just need to throw everything, including the sink, at them, then the tomato gun is the way to go. Plus it's awesome going Call of Duty with the tomato gun. And you have snowballs. The snowballs have 2 uses. 1, it's the only way to open up crates and smash TVs to collect items. And 2, it's a pretty good weapon. It does the most amount of damage, but it's slow and you can't fire too often. And last but not least, Santa's bag. Look at Santa go! Look at him throw the bag! Ho ho ho! Look at me go! Hee hee! This is by far the most funniest attack in this game. It does some damage, but getting the timing right on the swing is a pain, and to be honest, you'd only use this attack as a last resort. And if you're careful, you won't run out of tomatoes or snowballs, so with luck you won't have to count on it. So when you're not collecting keys or killing the enemies, you'll be making your way around the levels. Luckily you have the ability to look up and down. This comes in handy later, as some of the you fall and die pits can't be spotted without you having to look before you leap. There are a few puzzles, but mostly involving pressing the right switches so that you can turn on the conveyor belts to reach other parts of levels that you couldn't reach before. So my advice when tackling each level is, take your time, remember where the keys are, and plan how you attack each level. And if you do this game becomes a lot easier and even a bit fun too. Surprisingly in this game, Santa is really strong for a fat man. He can flip over ledges, support his own weight, and even move across ropes. Santa is one badass. Underneath the bland visuals, at its heart is an okay platformer. The very small team that worked on this game did their best. Plus this game is very cheap. I bought myself a copy on eBay for 99p. At that price you can't complain. Graphics wise, I would say this game looks like a NetYazoo game. And what is NetYazoo? Well, it was a special PlayStation that allowed you to connect it to a PC and develop games for the PS1. Some of the best games developed on this system were put on PS1 demo discs that came with the official PlayStation magazine. But nope, this game wasn't one of them games. If it was, I would say awesome, but it's not. Ho ho ho. So look at this game. Well, it looks kind of out of place to be honest, and the levels, colour-wise, are very bland and uninspiring. And it's puzzling the design of them as well. Look at level 1 for instance. There are lots of air vents on this level. Okay, maybe it's trying to be realistic in that this is an underground cave and that air had to be funneled into it so that you, Santa, and the enemies could breathe. What am I saying? This is a game, it doesn't need to be realistic. And these clocks, whoa, so out of place. I did like level 5, kind of reminded me of Clockwork Knight, but it was just a boss battle and ended too quickly to be enjoyed. So overall visuals wise, I would say they're okay. Nothing special, a little puzzling, and lack of in the creative department. But to be honest, it's Christmas. This is a Christmas game. It has Santa in it. What more can you ask for? Music? What music? This game doesn't have any music apart from when you die and in the cutscenes. So no comment on that. But as this game has no music and it is the Christmas season after all, just put some Christmas tunes in the background and you're all set to go. So, my Christmassy final thoughts. I have none. As far as I'm concerned, Telegames did their best. And all I expected was a game that was playable and had a Christmassy vibe to it. And Santa Claus Saves the Earth did that. It's nothing amazing, but it's a Christmassy game that you can play at Christmas. So, my Christmassy final wishes to you. Be generous. Forgive and forget. Don't have too many mince pies. All these. So I wish you all a happy Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year.